Do you have a crappy neighbor? Do you have a neighbor that just doesn't take care of his yard, or maybe he's a landlord and you have crappy tenants in there? Well, good news is San Jose's responsible landlord initiative could return. It could return. Now, I understand that it started in 2010 and then it sunsetted, meaning it went away. They stopped funding for it back last year, a couple years ago. And a lot of people didn't know about this. There was no advertising. There was no awareness about this campaign. And basically what this campaign does is it allows neighbors who have disgruntled issues with other landlords or other fellow homeowners, where they don't take care of it, or maybe they have a car parked on the driveway or on the street for years. I know that there's an RV down the street that's been there for years and nobody's taking care of it. Typically, what I tell people is just go to code enforcement or call 311 and issue a complaint. However, there's an ombudsman's. This is an ombudsman service that the city provides. Now you can go if it comes back. Come back to if you have a problem with a neighbor, you obviously want to try to handle it yourself. Like a couple of months ago, we had a neighbor who put together a home for people with mental disorders down the street from us. Now, there's nothing we can do about that. However, one of the tenants was trolling around and trying to talk to all the young ladies, which that's not cool, right? So all the parents got up in arms, and obviously I was the one who was chosen to go and talk to them. So I went and talked to the manager of that residence, and we had a little conversation, and everything's been kind of ironed out ever since. However, if that escalated and she pushed me off or just disregarded me, I could use this service to call them up, and that this service would call the owner or the landlord and make a complaint saying that there's an issue in the neighborhood and the other neighbors don't like what's going on. You need to fix it. And it's the first step. Instead of having a physical or heightened confrontation with somebody, this is a good way to do it, because I don't have to get violent with them. I don't have to get heated with them. I don't have to get into an argument. Luckily for me, I kind of did the cool thing. I was like trying to be reasonable with the person, let them know that we know that we're seeing what's going on. We have a very active neighborhood here. And that's the best thing about this, is it actually really tightens up your neighborhood. If everybody knew what was going on and you keep the neighborhood tight, close by, and you know people's names and you say hello to them, when issues do arise, because no neighborhood is perfect, you have an extra step before you call the police and try to make an issue out of it. So I'm kind of glad that this is going on. I'd like to see this get back into full swing. If you want to read more about it, there's a link in my blog. Always go to the blog, guys. Go to the blog. Just go to the blog. It's very easy. And you can read this article and you can learn more about it. You can always call San Jose City and learn more about it as well. And that would actually be helpful, saying, hey, I just read this. You're thinking about bringing it back. Love to see what's going on. And it's kind of like the neighborhood watch program or adopt the park program, where I'm an adoptee. I've been an adoptee of the park for like 10 years now, La Colina Park. And I do park cleanups and barbecues and all sorts of things. So it really brings the neighborhood together. And San Jose, it's really difficult for neighbors to get together. And back when my kids were younger, we used to jump out in the streets in the evening and play badminton until a car came, and then we'd all skedaddle. And, it was kind of a fun thing. It was just something to tide off the summer evenings and relax and enjoy the neighborhood and enjoy the camaraderie and enjoy the bonding that we have. And this is a great little block that we have, but we also invite neighbors from other streets just because it's a fun thing to do. So if you're interested in more, go to my blog, Click the link and read more. Oh, what is this one? Bay Area luxury homes. This one is in Pebble Beach. Only $30 million, 7-bedroom, 8 and 2 half baths, and a mild 7,500 square feet. I think we've talked about this one before, but Macomber Drive, not my listing, 3.16 acres. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous house on the beach. Not really on the beach, but you know, I gotta say that I have a complaint. The only thing that this thing is missing is a helipad. I mean, if I had $30 million to buy a beach house, you better believe I would have a helipad. Wow, 3 sets of washer and dryers. 3 sets. Crazy times. Look at that. Yeah. See, I would sacrifice the little golf putting thing and bocce ball. I would make, I don't know, you have 3 acres, guys. You can put a little helipad in there. Yeah, there you go. All right. If you're interested in looking at it, give me a call. Love to show it to you. Cupertino house of the week. This is $4 million, not my listing, on Barnhart Avenue. I had a listing with a lady who thought her house was worth way more, and the house was basically falling over. This is years ago when I first got into real estate. 5 bedrooms, 4.5 bath, 3,000 square feet, built in 2016. Wish it was my listing. But yeah. So what happened was 2016, they bought the property, somebody's house, tore it down. Ooh, wow, that's cool. And put up a McMansion. So you probably don't have much of a backyard. Yeah, got a little tiny backyard. Well appointed. I love the little gazebo, little patio, covered porch. Nice. On a corner street, no less. Yep. Oh, nice. And they have a floor plan. Guys, you got to have a floor plan. If you're interviewing an agent and they don't know what a floor plan is, find another agent. I'm looking for a house in Las Vegas, right? So, okay, let's go look at this one. This is Willow Glen, I think. Yeah. Yeah, Willow Glen house of the week. 2 bedroom, 1.5 bath. But it's not just 2 bedrooms, 1.5 bath. It's a 2 homes and a barn. Home is a 2-story Spanish revival, 2 beds, 1.5 bath, 1,861 square feet, unfinished basement, 256 square feet, and has a permitted 2-story ADU built in 2019. Another 2 bedrooms and 1 bath. So you're basically 2 homes in one. If you have older folks, older friends, or if you want to rent it out or what have you, you have 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, plus a basement and a barn. I'd love to go take a look at this barn. Let's take a look. It's got everything you need. This house is going to sell fast. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like the tile. That tile's everywhere, all around. There's your little basement. It's more for storage, you can tell. If you do that, make sure you put pallets down before you stack boxes, because moisture does get into basements. Huh. Yeah, there you go. That's the ADU. And there's okay, it's a garage. It's a lot. There's a lot in there. I can tell you that straight up. But there you go. Oh, wow. A big box for storage. That's your barn. And that's the main house. 1 bedroom right there. And upstairs to another bedroom, and that's open to below, but you could probably put another floor on there, and there's another couple bedrooms you could put. And then that's the ADU, it looks like. Or maybe that is the ADU. I don't know. And pictures of downtown Willow Glen. Yay. Okay. This section of this episode is brought to you by the Home Inspection Checklist. I actually have a handyman here doing some honey-do lists because it's been really busy and my list got really long and I just can't handle it right now. So I went through my home inspection checklist and wrote down a long list of things that were 2 pages long, mind you. and getting them taken care of. Just so you know, doesn't need to be a moving thing. It could be something just for safety or a honey-do list or what have you. All right. List price reductions. We had 67 total in Santa Clara County so far. And down in Morgan Hill, there's a few. These are mostly condos. No, they're single family homes. Look at that. 2-bedroom, 2-bedroom, 4-bedroom. Huh. Christy Lynn. Let's take a look at Christy Lynn. I want to see if there's an HOA attached to it. Yep. Those HOAs, man, I'm telling you. And this is Cupertino house. I already looked at that. Oh, that's next. That's tomorrow's. All right. Because this is Tuesday. I'm actually doing Monday's Tuesday because yesterday was Martin Luther King Day. And I wanted to bring out the 12 Bay Area sales report. 239 sold homes so far this year. Last year, we got 8,247. So we're pretty much on track. I mean, we're 4 weeks into it. There's no real baseline just yet. But we've had 537 million. And we closed 187 million last year, 85 million. And the average sales price in Santa Clara County is 2.45. That's what San Mateo was last year, the same time. So our prices are continuing to increase. And you see pretty much everything is going up. Best places to buy right now. Again, you can't really get a baseline in January. Once you're in June timeframe, you'll be able to see where the actual numbers are. And Contra Costa County has 524 listings for sale, where Santa Clara has a measly 458 for sale right now. Yep. There you go. All right. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'm Vito with Avatano. We'll see you out there.